Yo, what's poppin', YouTube? Back again for the second one and shit. First one should be out already before this one. You know, this one right here is called Keeping You a Secret. When I first met my narc, my ex narc, whatever you want to call that shit, right? I mentioned that I had a whole coven of them, right? And I also mentioned the fact that it was a lot of times that she didn't want me around certain family members and stuff like that. And I always wondered, like, it was weird because shit, if you courting somebody or whatever and they introduce you to their family, you supposed to be just as kind to their family as you are to them, if not even more. This is what I was really raised on. You feel me? Like, for real. You know what the elders say, they go. But in this family right here, you don't get none of that. None of that. You don't get no respite, none of that. And I didn't really understand, like, damn, why she keep shuffling me around when certain people come around? Why when certain people come around, she act like she got an attitude at the people that want to say hello to me? Keeping me a secret, you heard? Try to keep me in the dark. Try to keep me blinded to what's really going on. Like I told y'all before, if she would have gave me a little bit of leeway to even roam around and say hello and really be as humble as I have been with the people that's known me for years, that I've been on here, that's confirmed it, then y'all know how I am. I wasn't even granted that. In my previous episode, the smear campaign, I told you how they would think or try to figure out what's the best way to go about things, whether it is to like throw a smear campaign against their family or throw a smear campaign against you, and sometimes they use both. I don't use pen and paper or none of that shit. If you had categories for niggas trying to learn what narcissistic abuse is, I will fall in the category of DMX, Master P, Bun B, like shit like that. You feel me? Like the greasy, gritty, Mob Deep, MOP, B Brazy, like shit like that. Twister, like I'll be like in that kind of like zone. You understand? It's different, bro. And like I don't like to be like that, bro. And like I do my best every day to continue to be a white lighter, bro. You understand? It's different. It's different now. You understand? It's different. Like, it'll be different if like I really ain't know what it was when it came to like what type of time we living in. What's the difference between the age of Pisces and the age of Aquarius? And when you be yo, remember when I'm gonna put y'all on to some shit, right? Y'all know when y'all be driving sometimes, especially like people that's like in the country and shit, and you see like that little fishy little thing, and then it say like we love Jesus or we love Christ or something like that. That little symbol that looked like a fish is called the Vesica Pisces, you heard? The same age we just left out of. That represents Christ and the Christed energy. But it was certain things that transpired that perverted certain things, and then, later on down the line, we'd get into all that. Just think and listen to what I be telling y'all. Trust me, if I'm talking about it, I won't talk about it unless I can confirm it and back the shit. Just do your research. Bring forth your own understanding. But we in the age of Aquarius right now, you heard? That's the age of the free thinkers. So when I did my videos and I was explaining and expressing to y'all the 144,000, The 144,000, like, when you deal with certain realms of Christianity, just to crunch people and make people feel like, oh God, either I do, I do. They only tell you that only 144,000 people are going to heaven. That is not what the 144,000 represents, bro. The 144,000 represents the messengers that's been sent here through every epoch of life to try to raise the vibrational frequency of the planet. Ever since I left my knock, I get spiritual unlocks at least 2-3 times a week. Like clockwork. Now you see what's on your screen? This is called keeping you a secret, right? That's why. And you know why? Because she do the same thing. What you see on the screen right there is her aunt's baby father and her communicating. Not one time during that thread did she say, don't talk to me like that. Don't you fuck with my aunt. She didn't say none of that. Do you see that on the screen? It just says, thank you, just soaking up all of the energy, straight parasitic ass. Got the nerve to try to act like you want to show me this shit to try to kick me in gear. I'm in gear. In gear the hell away from you, you heard? Because while you thought you was doing, my mother was different. And my father was different. That was a perfect blend of everything. Her nurturing and his structure. I never seen them have a fight, bro. For real. If they had a disagreement, they would talk about it. Maybe one or two of their voices may raise, but then they excuse themselves and go into the other room and discuss it. So the next time we see them, we don't know what's going to go on. We just going to know either things going to be the same or it's going to be the changes. But we don't know who's making the changes because we didn't hear enough of the conversation to try to feel like who's in the front seat and who's in the back seat and all that. And I did that with you for years, bro. Like, say I didn't, bro. Please say I didn't, bro. Please jump out here and act like that little friend invite that you see me with that little Natasha shit and all that. Please tell me, please act like I didn't see that. And like I'm really looking for friends. When niggas that know me know that I'm a totally standoffish type of nigga. I don't fuck with a lot of people, bro. I told y'all that in the beginning, bro. And I'm like that. It's Andromedans, man. You got to be born with that. Look on your screen. How you going to even entertain the conversation you had with your aunt? But you did, because everything that you got, you soaked that up and you took that and you saved that. And you thought that I may have heard something about it and they was going to warn me. So you figured you was going to show me what was going down before I get the message. I don't really need the message because I don't care. Like, I'm in my own world. You causing all this static and chaos, bro. I love to be by myself, bro. I told y'all the lone wolf for real. We really like that. We can't be around a lot of people. That's what makes us highly sensitive people. From our previous incarnation, you know? So we bring over that residual energy until our physical incarnation. And that goes for everybody, but a lot of people just not up. Even some of the light workers. Like, people are starting to stick their head out now like, oh, shit. Like, you feel me? Like, they've been in bondage forever. I don't want that responsibility, man. I just want a peace of mind. Give y'all something to chew on and sit down, a little food for thought type shit. I be you. You be me. Red Cloud TV.